So 2 years later, 2024, I'm at work. I'm here in Florida, right, at the time, and I'm at work again. I'm in the bathroom. The bathroom, I'm like, what on? So I'm hitting my chest. I'm doing this. I'm going, not really knowing what's going on. So then I go back to the office. I'm in the office, and I'm like, I'm thinking indigestion. I'm thinking something, you know, something, nothing serious. So I go in the office and I tell one of my coworkers, say, "Hey, I'm about to drive myself to the doctor and stuff, and I'm gonna count the rest of the day." And she was like, "Sure, I can drive." I said, "No, I got it. I'm gonna be all right." Long story short, my crazy ass drove right past the emergency room. I'm looking at ways where I'm gonna crash. If I got to crash, I'm on an Air Force base. Drove right past the emergency room on the Air Force base. Drove off the Air Force base and went to the VA doctor clinic right off the base. Now, that was kind of crazy. I get to the VA office and they up there talking about what's going on. I'm sitting there, I'm having trouble breathing. I'm gonna take me back, and then they start coming in the office and stuff. And then she was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Hey, I'm having trouble breathing." Next thing you know, it was downhill from there. I started getting hot real fast. You know, they like, "Well, I don't know what's wrong with him." You don't know what's wrong with me. You're a doctor. You know? I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm in for something. I'm in for hell." The doctor came in and they doing this, they doing that. They're like, "The tape won't stick. We can't get a blood pressure reader." I'm sitting there saying, "What?" Oh, next thing you know, I'm throwing up. I threw up 5 times. They're like, "Whoops." They say that's not anxiety now. They called ambulance. The VA called the ambulance. And when I was headed, ambulance got there, picked me up. I'm headed out the door. I threw up again. Next thing you know, it was all on my shirt, y'all. I'm looking down like, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm more worried about my shirt than my health. Because
You're not talking about
the
no
stuff
damn
was,
boxing shirt.
yeah. The stuff was all on me, y'all. So the ambulance lady was like, "Hey, do you want me to cut it off?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead. You gonna pay me back?" You know. So I'm sitting there, and then finally I heard the ambulance guy. He yelled, "Oh, we got it! We got it!" I'm like, "You got what?" "We got a reading. He's having a heart attack." I said, "And that's something to get excited about." So next thing you know, I'm in the truck. I'm headed to the hospital. Sirens going on. I'm laying there. The sirens going on. I ain't never experienced nothing like that before. Got there. I was in the hospital for 4 days. Next thing you know, they said we need to do a bypass on you. I said, "Say what? Say what?" So they couldn't do a graft because I'm sorry, a stent because where the stent would be at was over a muscle which beats and stuff. So it would have knocked the stent off. But they said we got to go in. And what this entailed, I had a cabbage done. So basically, I was technically dead for 3 hours. They basically removed the heart was stopped, cracked my chest open. And I'm gonna show you here in a few minutes. Uh, Cracked my chest open and went in, and they luckily they didn't have to pull from my leg. They pulled it from up in the heart and just rerouted a vessel. Uh, uh, and now, I mean, I feel great. And to be honest with you, uh, I feel good after. Took some time and stuff, but I felt good. Still has some aches, got keloids on my chest and stuff. But as I said, let me show you a quick show. As you see, this is what happened to me. Yeah, you see, it's keloid up. So yeah, but my point in saying all this, y'all, is take your health serious. Listen to your body. You, male, female, know your body better than anyone. If you feel as though something's not right, go to the doctor. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to get up and go to the doctor. If I have a toe jam, I'm going to the doctor. Earache,
Hey,
I'm
you
going
can
to the
sell that on
doctor.
my you can sell that on my OnlyFans page.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Anything I have bother me, I'm going to the doctor. Headache,
Oh,
earache,
that's
nose
fine.
ache, earache. If I can't do number two right, I'm going to the doctor. Guys, get your colonoscopies, get your checkups, get your blood work. Do what you need to do to ensure you healthy and live a long life. Because if you don't, then you may wind up passing at a young age.